Today, November the 17th, 2025, Toronto City Hall will raise the Palestinian flag. And I need to say this very clearly, because this is deeply disturbing. Because throughout history, raising a flag on someone else's land meant one thing: conquest. Flags went up after invasions, after victories, after taking territory. It was never a symbol of unity. It was a symbol of power. And now, on Canadian soil, City Hall is about to raise a flag tied to a foreign conflict that is already tearing our communities apart. And let's be honest about what we've witnessed on our own streets. Some of the same demonstrators waving the flag also burned the Canadian flag and chanted "Death to Canada."
Following recognition of the state of Palestine by Canada, the flag of Palestine is raised for the first time ever at Calgary City Hall. But this type of event may not happen again. Calgary's new mayor, Jeremy Farkas, says national flag raisings are creating division, and he will bring forward a motion next week to end all national flag raisings at City Hall. Omar has a message for the mayor.
I invite the mayor to connect with us, the Palestinian Community Association or any Palestinian individual or group, and just get to know us.
Hamas is not a terrorist group. Hamas is not a terrorist group. Everything that they do is justified.
Including what happened last week?
Every single thing they have done is justified.
Ma'am, there were children murdered, there were babies beheaded.
Babies beheaded, really? Please educate yourself. As Muslims, they cannot kill children and they cannot kill women.
So what happened last week?
What happened last week is that you need to fucking educate yourself, because there is no 40 beheaded babies. There is no women getting raped and taken out into the street.
Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar! Allahu Akbar!
That were brutally murdered, tortured, killed. And the stuff that happened in Nova, your mind cannot conceive the evil. Taking spikes and spiking it into females' privates, basically her to death with a stake, a wooden stake, as she's tied to a tree and can't fight for herself or defend herself. Of course, after they first and humiliated her, etc., burning them alive, you name it. That is the kind of stuff that we witnessed, that we saw. We were just days after the Nova Festival, so I got to see with my team the carnage.
There's none of that.
What is the source of your information?
I'm sorry?
What is the source of your information?
Oh, honey, I will give you all the fucking information you need. Okay, you want it right now? Because I can give you all of that right now.
Give me a website, I'll go to it, but...
Give me 10 minutes, I'll give you all the sources you need.
By the way, are those machine gun earrings dangling her?
Yeah, machine gun earrings. My name is Esther Karam.
Okay.
Okay, I'm 22 years old. I'm a Palestinian. I have no fucking problem saying I support Hamas, because they are the true fighters of Palestine, and they're gonna bring back Palestine, because you guys are fucking white supremacist idiots that need to wake the fuck up.
Sorry, who are the white supremacist idiots?
You are.
Me, okay. Gee.
You're using terms like terrorist for... Have you even seen what has been happening in the past 75 years?
Ma'am, several governments recognize Hamas as terrorists.
The evidence.
أبا أنا قاعد أكلمك من جوبا بسيم. افتح الواتس تبعه قول له وين شوف كيف القتلى، شوف كيف قتلت بيدي يابا، ابنك قتل يهود، هاي دخلت فيني يابا.
الله أكبر، ربنا يحميك يا رب، ربنا يحميك يابا، ربنا يحميك يابا.
أكلمك من جوال يهودية قتلتها وقتلت جوزها.
الله أكبر، الله أكبر ولله الحمد. الله أكبر ولله الحمد.
يابا افتح الواتس شوف كيف قتلت يابا. افتح بدي عليك واتس قول له وين بروح. ربنا يوفقك بالسلامة. يابا يابا بسيم يابا والله 10 قتلت 10 بيدي يابا على ايدي اعطيني امي يما يسميك يما طول الليل 10 بيدي يما 10 بيدي قتلت.
And a warning that she does describe in detail how women's bodies were mutilated. Our unit was activated immediately on October 7th. My shift came in on Sunday morning, October 8th. I got to the base and it was unimaginable in two ways. It was unimaginable in terms of scale, the numbers. There were body bags everywhere. They were lining the corridors. They were lining up in the refrigerated trucks coming into this Shura Army base where our unit is focused. Every single victim of the October 7th massacre was brought to this base. So it was unimaginable in the sense that this is a large facility and the halls were lined to the ceiling with body bags. The smell was unimaginable. I can't tell you enough the shock and despair that struck all of us.
And what were you seeing? You know, as you say, there were body bags, the horror of it. In terms of the women that were coming through, some of the women that were coming in, what were you seeing?
They were shot so many times in the head that in many cases it was like there was a purposeful obliteration of women's faces. We also saw women came in not very dressed, and they had often very bloody clothing, if they had any clothing, they had very bloody underwear. Women were shot. Our team has seen women shot in the crotch, in the genitals. Women were shot in the breast.
You saw this?
Our team saw this, yes. Women had legs cut off. There was a lot of, it seemed like there was a systematic genital mutilation of women in the women we saw.